G'day guys, welcome to the mailbag review for Flemington Carnival week. We're going to do it early and tonight because I'm going to Byron Bay tomorrow.
Yep.
And Drew's pretty keen to do one, so we're going to get it done. We're going to quickly go through the whole week.
Yep. First of all, thank you to everyone for watching the shows and for following us, buying the Dicko's mail, reading my website. It's been an amazing week, and cheers to you, Dicko. Been really good.
Drew's made north of 20.
It's been good. So, where do we start? I think
we'll go through today.
Yeah, start with today because it's fresh.
Race 1, I reckon that 10's a nice horse. It's got heaps to come.
Yeah, Encryption, good horse in my opinion.
We backed the 10 Belzella each way.
That run Nan was really sweaty and just all over the place in the yard, but I guess
a lot
it's
of
just
them
good
were
horse.
today because it's so fucking hot.
Yeah. But I'd just say, even early on, it was a little bit easier to not sweat up.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good horse to follow forward because it can improve.
Are you going to get Pete's mail? Like, put your Twitter up.
Yeah, I will for you.
So I can bet.
You're a sicko.
Race 1, that's it, eh?
Yeah. Race 2.
Boring. Let's not talk about it. We've got a lot to get through.
Yeah, knowable, unlucky.
Race 3.
Better the card.
Drew had a big crack at this thing.
And just to be fair, because of the mounting yard, I had a big crack at Raw Impulse as well. So I was sitting pretty on the line no matter what happened. But personally, very happy to see Fastnet Tempest hold on.
Yeah, for all the people that get your stuff.
Exactly. It was a two-horse race. It was a two-horse race.
That's as good as Raw Impulse gets, I reckon.
Yeah.
It's right near its top. I can't remember what other horses are even in the race.
Jack and Obey ran third, so...
Yeah, that's all I can see.
Yeah, that's all you need to see.
I think there's another horse in there that we liked. So, are you going to keep working or are you going to quit your job?
Do both, mate. Master Reset was the other horse you liked.
Yeah, I like Master Reset. Thought Coldstone, I laid it to win and to place.
Master Reset's run 2 lengths fifth. You know, it's not a bad run, all things considered, in that grade.
I think leaders are advantaged though, so
yeah,
they had every possible. Race 4, what do you got?
I got nothing there. I thought I had that nailed from the yard, and then Maher, who just didn't parade that well in my opinion.
Oh yeah, race 4. What happened to Lot in my veins? Is there a Stewart's report yet?
Not yet, no. There'll be something. The Tahani, I know, is Tahani race. No, because that pulled up lame later. I mean, a lot of them just didn't handle the track, but that thing's a WA horse, so it should be used to the firm tracks, I'd say.
Yeah, and I thought it was a firm too, maybe about this time of the day, and I asked on Twitter, and a lot of smarter people than me said it wasn't. And I asked Bradley Willock when he was going out for a walk of the track, and he came back and said good 3.
Okay.
So the track was fine.
Yep.
A lot of my veins must have shit itself though, because it paraded awesome. I was really keen on it.
How about old mate Rudiger? Another third, beaten under half a length again.
Yeah, well, you'd back it if it wasn't $11. If it was $20.
The one I liked was Gods in Him, and it's run 4th. I liked Sadako, it just didn't run on. Yeah, Lord Aspen did nothing. Yeah, move on from that one, I reckon. Queen Elizabeth, Wenger Mask. So, well, I had my value bet of the day in Wheel Leisure.
Today I got near the fetal here. We're obviously flying, but just I couldn't figure out what had happened.
I'll have retired Kiwi now.
Back Kiwi, it shit itself. I seen that in the straight. I was looking for Kiwi or the Chieftain.
Yeah, neither came on.
Neither came on. That's when I realised I think the track might be rock hard, but I reckon it wasn't.
I mean, Wheel Leisure, that thing's probably a year short of being at its real potential, I've got a feeling. I mean, it just got lost in the straight. Like it,
yeah.
You see the way it hit the line?
I think you might be right there.
I think that was the right bet. Just, you know, got double figures to find out.
That Wenger Mask is pretty consistent though.
Yeah. Oh, credit to them. And even Grey Lion. I mean.
Oh, here we go. Savapinski. This thing paraded like your mate who's had a bender.
Yeah.
And then he's come to first pre-season footy training on like a Sunday morning, doing sand hills at 40 degrees. And he's just sweating fucking bullets.
It's like you on a Saturday morning sometimes.
Not on a Saturday. It'll be me for the next 3 or 4 days. Fucking tough horse, eh? Typical gay I really like Prompt Response and Heavens Above in the yard, especially Prompt Response. Thought I was going to win, so 600 out.
Yeah, and then it just didn't see out the 2000.
I think it ran like 1850 metres.
Yeah. Payroll, that's the one I liked from the yard, and it's just run a blinder.
Yeah, I liked it.
But it was too far back. Not sure.
If it wasn't, it almost was.
Yeah.
I think it was.
The issue was
Tahani was the one I laid Tahani.
that pulled up lame.
Yeah, it wasn't near what it was the previous Saturday.
Yeah, I would note by this stage in the race,
The day.
yeah, but it's been a long day. Been a long carnival.
Drew's is a very excited man.
We had the feeling that it was firm enough that if you just led, you could just win. And I think that kind of played out a little bit. That I guess it.
No, it's dropped him. No, this horse would have won. Yeah, no, it was a good win. Yeah. And he burned it at both ends.
Yeah, it's good to see it win, but not for the show ponies.
You're not a fan of the dynamic syndications?
Who else goes out and leads their horse in? Like,
Yeah.
who? If I tried to do that at Chuka, would they let me do it? I doubt it. So
You could probably go out and ride it at Moe. There's no one there.
I'd be in the heavyweight.
There's no one there.
Let's get on to the race of the day, where you've declared moral. I've declared moral pretty much when I've seen it as well, and I'm thinking,
Well, they gave me 440.
yeah, I know. So coming into that, I had it rated 380, right? We're getting the right price to bet. You see it in the yard, and you go, well, I can easily rate this $3 now from the yard. It was clearly best on top. Impending was second best on top.
Impending's a really nice animal.
So I backed both.
It and the winner, both on like the best two in the yard.
Yeah.
Terra Vista paraded really well. That's how I have obviously had a really big result on the winner, but the icing on the cake was the trifecta. So I threw in Terra Vista.
Well, your mate Terra Vista. This is my personal profile. Have a look. Lord of the Terra Vista Hate Club. Like, that's just a horse I hate. But I even saw it and I thought, shit, this thing can blow us away. You've been going on about that horse, this morning as well. You thought it was going to go really well, so.
I think it's just it's a very, very fast horse. He's seen in the yard. It's a beast.
Yeah.
It's suited at that track. Trainer's going really well.
Ago.
How long ago?
6.
We probably missed it. You keep talking. I'm going to try and get on.
You're a classic. Look, I think Vega Magic was cooked. Not cooked, but it was. You can say it's run its race. Red Coat Warrior looked really well.
Which is one of the things that I reckon I was right with.
Outside rail.
Outside's faster.
Yeah, probably.
Those horses on the inside, I wouldn't be sort of saying, they're done or whatever. It's just very hard to win up the inside when there's horses flying down the outside.
I'd also say that they were, if you're looking at the head-on, so Dicko and I were watching together.
What race is that? Oh shit, it's Scales of Justice, isn't it?
Yeah, race 6.
What's he tipped?
There you go, bud. So Dicko and I are watching it from the head-on, and Dicko turns to me and he says, there's no chance on the inside that they can win, because Red Zell was literally, if you look to where Red Zell was, on the head-on, on the head-high, Red Zell was probably about 4 lengths ahead.
Fuck.
What, did it win?
I reckon Scales, I would have just backed it anyway. Disposition? It's a pretty shit-hot race. It's $1.66 in the run. We're watching it live here.
So yeah, I think that's it for that race. We've had a question. The Grey Flash, is that its career done?
No way.
No, it was a good run, wasn't it?
It's probably got the best last 400 of the race, hasn't it?
And realistically, how could you win against the run?
It's not the pattern. You can't catch.
The run 108.74.
I saw some sections that were fast.
108.74.
If that horse doesn't stop, you can't catch it.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's just died on the line. Silverstream's won it. Hockey.
Ooh.
Oh, Dolph. Yeah, no,
yeah, it's got done, I reckon. There you go.
Save
money.
Fuck, I can't lose at the moment.
Speaking of can't lose, let's move on. Emirates
what a
Stakes.
weekend.
Emirates Stakes.
Well, that's the best I've ever seen Totem Stardom Parade.
It was. I looked and I said, "Holy shit!"
Is that what I said?
Yeah. You said best I've ever seen it, and I can tell you the first thing I backed from the yard, Totem Stardom.
Yeah.
You were still doing your numbers. I'd already had my bet on.
I thought Cliff's Edge. Fucking hell! How does he keep that thing so?
It's ran 6th. How's that thing run 6?
It's a really good horse. Look out next year.
Like,
That'll be it for it now. It'll spell.
yeah. I can't imagine that how it's run 6th because it looked home with 100
Happy
metres to go.
Clapper, big run.
Hmm.
It's somewhat, you could see it was going to improve from the yard.
Yeah.
It was much better than it was at the Valley.
What do we make of Harlem? I mean, it just got too far back, I reckon. That's just against its
Might
pattern.
be a fresh horse.
Yeah. It's just one of those ones that you just...
Just give us like a plate or something. Hey.
Odeon, I think, was cooked in the yard. Just forgive it. Same with Sosa Bond. Galo Chopper, I reckon, was there to push him along. I reckon it was the pacemaker. Taj Mahal, big run.
Big run.
I think that stays here as well.
It was a bit like your drunk mate at pre-season training.
Yep.
In the yard.
It's somewhat. I reckon it's probably going to stay in work and it'll win something somewhere.
It's ready to win, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, if they back that up Sandown Cup,
I don't reckon we'll ever
day.
see Toast start him again.
No. Straight to breeding.
Off to stud. Alright, lucky last. Oh, now, there's a video of us. There's a video of us.
Do you reckon this will get out
There's a video
there?
of us getting Toast home.
Yeah.
But there's a video of us. Fuck, I thought we were home here.
Ugh.
Look at its SP 14.
I know.
Took
So,
20s.
yeah. So Saccone, took 20s.
I had a good lash here.
Yeah. Pretty damn good lash, like Jordan type lash.
Yeah, not as big as Jordan, but
Yeah.
still a good sized lash each way.
Thought
So
we-
it's a great result.
Yeah.
But
Thought we were home. At least laid someone Betfair for the win, so got a...
yeah, I had a great result.
Yeah.
Because of what you did.
Yeah.
Because the way I normally bet, I don't do any in-play trading at the moment. It just uploads my bets to Betfair. And I might whack someone with corporate if I can. But the internet today dropped out, so I was just doing it off my phone. And I could trade them out, and I gave it to Drew to trade out. And we got out like 220 or something.
Yeah, 220 in Brown.
It's a smart way to bet. Betfair, you back leaders, you trade them out in the run.
What's the thing? It was always going to
He
lead.
sets them and forgets them. All right, run of the day. Do we do that? Red Zell,
Red Zell.
Toast and Stardom, just very close.
Look, yeah, Toast and Stardom had to overcome stuff. I mean, it's won by a length and a half, and it was held up.
Yeah,
for
but Red Zell
100
doesn't
metres.
have to overcome stuff
I
because
know.
it's bull. It's nothing like.
Yeah, it's just a good horse.
God, they can train.
Mm.
Righto, Thursday, Oaks Day. Race 1, Linguist race. I think we backed history repeats, run 4th each way.
Yeah,
Bit of a punish way to start.
Linga's probably the only one I tipped all day from my tips.
It was a good win. Linda Meach.
Mm.
She can pump them out, can't she?
Yeah, got the right sectionals. Race 2, Mr. Garcia. They didn't back this. It was really laid out, but just the class animal, and it just, beat them all home.
Yeah, this is a good result for me. I got the trifecta here.
Yeah, you had Carriage, and you also had the
Yeah.
Hogamy as well in there.
It was good because Carrick was 17s or something. Yeah.
I liked Sue Choose, who ran well, but was too far back.
Well, has Cummings only had one winner the whole
No,
week?
he's had 2 or 3. Yeah,
The whole week? What,
yeah,
what
they've had a
ours?
few. They had a few
Moher.
today. Yeah, Maher.
Mm.
And Jorda.
All right, race 3. Let's punch through this. Drew.
Yeah.
Let's
Gray's
get it
race,
here.
pass. Don't even need to.
Oh, I
cover
don't
it
even
in my
rule a
opinion.
ride.
Yeah.
No, we can talk about this. Very disappointed with the ride on Urban Ruler.
I mean, similar to what happened in the last with the Waller horse, it just kind of... I know he went the wrong way. He went the wrong way.
Zigged when he should have zagged.
Yeah. Hey,
Another
this one you
Coldy.
nailed.
Another Coldy. We
nailed this.
collected here.
Backed them both. Another Coldy and Night's Watch.
Bigger result. Another Coldy.
I was on emoji each way as one of my bets for the day, and it just gets
Round
knighted
4.
for 3rd.
Stitched up.
Yeah.
Crazy. See that video of Weir? Go on.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, how good is it? How good is it? You know Weary's dropped back the wrong one there. Like, back them both, mate. You put Spurs on, You put Spurs on another Coldy.
You put the better jockey on another
Yeah.
Coldy as well. Alright, race 5.
Hell of a street. Too good,
Oh,
just lead
how'd
and
this
start to
thing
finish.
won? Had a good bet at supply and demand.
Mm.
It was a weird run, wasn't it? It took like 300 metres for it to sort of get going, then it really
Pushed
got
it
going.
along at the turn, and then finally got going late, but too late. I think if it led, it wins.
I saw David Hayes give C. Williams a huge bake for the Grand Rosso ride.
That could have won as well. I
Fox
was on
Hall's
it
a
at big
nice
odds.
horse. It was a good run for it. Ullman's going well.
Yeah.
Echo Effect had bar plates off the top of my head.
Yeah, it had something go wrong as well on the day.
Although bar plates didn't stop on City and Ruler today.
Yeah. And the other one ran third, which I laid to place.
Yeah, that's right. Ball of Muscle, that was a big one.
Yep, so probably
I
run
hate
of the
short
day.
price horses. I try and not find them in the yard.
Yeah.
I couldn't miss it.
It was a class above them, simply.
Yeah. Did
Like-
we save on the 5?
Yeah, we were on both. So,
What
definitely.
that exacta pay?
No, not a lot. Probably about $8, I reckon. Because Crystal Dream was the market mover.
Yeah, 8.30.
Race 7.
It's a good horse, Ball of Muscle.
Agreed.
What did
Hadn't
I
won in 3 years, but
wonder what the times were compared to the last sort of sections.
yeah, 56.8. That's pretty fast.
Oh. Here's where we really got Bowman on Sandbro.
Oh.
This thing was a moral from the yard.
So this is my day in a
I think
nutshell.
I backed it at $4.
Fuck, got out of fives.
It's SP 270.
Yeah.
Missed
I
it by 5 lengths.
Yeah.
Lost by 3.65 lengths.
Just
And he spent half of the straight trying to push
the thing
like
outside.
he's 7 off the fence with one horse outside him.
Which
And
he could
he's
have
got
gone
another-
around.
another 20 metres of straight.
Yeah.
For some reason trying to fight him, D. Oliver style.
Yeah.
Happy Clapper v Royal Symphony.
Like at that stage, I was just going off on the ride and
Just
just
whip the thing outside. The ride on Pinot, which is the next race, isn't it?
yep.
Is exactly what you should do when you miss a start on a good horse.
Yeah. When you're the best
Let it
horse in a
roll
race.
along.
Yeah, correct.
Fuck, that made me sick.
The only positive for
I
that
topped
was
out though with that
well, I had the fold on Sportsbet, so
with that
I was
Dutch
pretty
thing-
lucky.
with that Dutch XL thing I'm using.
Nice.
Auto Hoong paraded really well. So did Black Sail. Skyboy didn't. I would have lost on it.
Savahit keeps
Sava
going
Heat's
well.
going well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they paraded really nice. That's about it. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Race 8. What do you got, Drew?
So I'd just say that I think I saw Dominic Byrne or someone like that, so someone respected, say that this was it rated like 6 lengths below the Amy Vars. So
I'll quickly say something, and then I'm going to get another beer and some food.
yeah, go for it. Grab me some food as well.
Pinot was one of the most enormous wins I've ever seen on a racetrack.
Yeah.
I can't believe how it won, and I can't believe how good Stephen Bassett rode it.
So I'd
Credit to them both and to Gay.
Yeah, so I'd say with the ride on Pinot, it was a jockey knowing what he could do with a horse, and almost any other horse you could not do that with and win. Like, that was a brilliant ride, brilliant win to still somehow keep staying on. That's a testament to the horse being that brilliant. I think Eloisia concerns if it stays 2,500 metres in the future, but in my opinion, the reshoeing says there's something not right with its feet, but also, look, I'll always chop off if my horse loses a shoe before the start, because you got to replate it and there's a chance it'll come off again. But it was also playing up pre-race, so I think there was just a little bit of an issue there. But Dicko will say Aloysia was travelling at the turn, so
Bolting at the turn.
yeah,
I don't think he gets the trip. I spoke to the interim trainer after the races, and he seemed to not really know.
Yeah.
There was no problem with the horse, so I thought it might have hurt itself.
Yeah.
But it hadn't.
Bring Me the Roses was a really good run. Two back it was a really good run. It was poor the last start, but came back. We'll cover the last race and you go get the food, yeah?
Maybe we just punch through it.
Okay.
Up to
Race
you.
9. Go for it.
I thought this thing was a fucking moral in the yard.
Jordan.
A complete moral.
We were absolutely against Bowman, and what we've done is...
And
we've-
against Cummings.
Yeah. But what we've looked at, we said, okay, inside barrier, I actually was saying to you during the day, I think something in the straight race can actually pinch it up the rails. So we weren't too concerned with the barrier.
I just thought it should have been $8, $9 horse.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy to that it would run a hole.
Yeah, I'm excited. They smashed it in the betting, and it's run really well.
Paraded really well.
They've-
Demerara
they've
is
gapped
not as
them
good as
4 lengths.
Jordan. It doesn't parade as good as Jordan. The same thing happened at Mooney Valley.
Yeah.
We found Jordan at Mooney Valley, I reckon.
We did, yeah. And he gave it nothing.
None. Absolutely none.
Didn't even get investigated. Should have.
The letdown was Devon Airley.
Yeah, it's pulled up lame, so I think I've bet wrong here. So I'm just going to put it this way, right? It's trialled brilliantly, beat Global Glamour in a trial 60 days ago or 50 days ago when the trial was, right? Now,
These are that good.
it may have just been there as a throw at the stumps. Like, it's obviously had a setback if it hasn't had a run after that trial, and it's just coming up first here.
Yeah.
That's the hindsight look at it.
Anyway, who gives a fuck?
Exactly.
Because this is one of the biggest collects I've ever had in racing.
And I absolutely unloaded as well.
Oh,
It was brilliant.
it was so close, and you couldn't tell. Maybe you had like a little sky shot on track.
Yeah.
One screen. You can't tell heaps of stuff from one course at Flemington because I'm in the wilderness.
Ugh.
And one screen has just the normal vision you get at home, and the other one had the chopper shot. And
Yep.
we were lengths behind
Yeah,
at one
yeah.
stage on the chopper shot. But I could see he hadn't touched it and it was starting to travel, and I was like,
Get out of it.
I went off.
Yeah.
It's more money than I fucking ever had just to be out.
It was a good win. Let's go Cup Day.
I enjoyed it that much that I went to Maui the next day.
Yeah. And you cleaned up.
Still, I don't know if it was worth it.
Yeah.
Righto, Cup Day, is that sooner?
Yep, Setsuna.
Tough horse, really good horse.
Too good. Yeah.
The 11, I really like that in the yard, I reckon.
Yeah, you did.
I reckon it's the one to follow then.
I like the
Obviously,
4
all
horse.
this is just off top of our heads, and it's been a long fucking day, a bigger
Yeah.
week.
The 4 horse a bit unlucky, Crawley, for I'm pretty sure in running and just missed the runs.
Yeah, I agree, but you'll always be getting poisoned with that horse.
Yeah.
Because it's SP280, it's won already. Rabina might be the one you can get a little bit of money out of, I reckon.
Yep. Well, speaking of race 2, Tahani, found this from the yard. You had it on top, I'm pretty sure. Took on Invincibella.
Oh, so Tahani's race on the Tuesday.
Yeah, yeah. So a short backup.
So that's how good the yard is. Honest. I backed this horse heavy on Tuesday and I laid it today.
Yeah.
God, that sounds sick, doesn't it?
It does though.
Oh, fuck.
Like it was prepared for that one run, and then it's
Invincibella paraded pretty well. So
Hot
did
Ruby
Stormzy Brewing.
fourth.
Hot Ruby paraded enormous. Was it
Yeah.
in our numbers?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah. It's run fourth at $51.
Hell, High Water's cooked.
If it beat Storms of Brewing in the third,
Ugh.
oh, Christmas.
Already fat.
A little bit of Christmas, let me tell you. Invincibella can win, but it's you take poison odds. I laid it on the Betfair Pro Lays,
Nice.
which I reckon you might join me at, eh? Because you're going to quit your job.
Well,
You can miss on the punt for fucking 2 months and you still be wealthy.
yeah, I know.
The amount you've made this fucking week, God.
It's good. Dollar for dollar, I don't think we found this one from the yard.
Yeah, 100% we did.
Did we?
100%.
Okay.
I had a great result on this horse.
Jamie Carr, great ride as always, trustable. Land of Plenty was a bet each way for me. It ran really
And
well.
myself before
Yeah.
I got there. It paraded pretty well. Dollar for dollar paraded best. Aussie's Choice paraded really well. And
Atlantic City was one you liked as well, I'm pretty sure.
I can't remember.
Yeah, no, you did.
Didn't like Divine Quality. Wanted to lay it, but I missed the boat.
Yeah.
It went like 6s to 10s.
Yeah.
New Universe was another one I laid.
Good.
No, I might have back. I can't remember.
Race 4, I got this one wrong. I had Grand Duke and it just didn't come up for the run. Fanatic.
Yeah, I
Decent.
back Sin to win here.
Yeah.
Shit race. Staying races suck. That's what I've learnt. Unless it's a $100,000 race or $500,000 plus, they're shit.
They tried to set up for Sherlock Holmes, is the simple answer.
I really liked
Race
race 5, Melbourne Cup Day. I really liked, and I like this horse, number 12, William Thomas.
Yep.
SP pretty big. Had a little crack at it. Property very disappointing.
Huge
Rated
disappointment,
really
yeah.
well.
Yeah.
No excuses.
It was
Maybe
smashed in betting as well.
Might not like being in between horses.
Still no excuse, I don't think.
William Thomas though, put that one down.
How about
Watch
this
it going
winner?
forward.
Couldn't have had it.
Nah. Don't know if he'll be winning again.
Bet of the day, Crown Mistress, bang.
Yeah, it was a good win. Warranty, found that from the yard. I really liked it.
Yep.
I had it on top probably, did I?
No, you didn't. I think you
I had Crown Witness on top.
Yeah.
She was good.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I think you backed Warranty as well.
Back 2 and 6.
Yeah.
Counterplay was okay. Barouge might have paraded really well.
Yep.
I got sucked into a lot of Snowden horses.
Tell you, they're not going as well at the moment, apart from that
Apart
red
from
cell.
fucking today.
Yeah.
I'm more than in front of their horses after today, though.
This race.
This is one of the most rewarding experiences I've ever had in racing.
Me too.
100%, eh?
Mm. Melbourne Cup.
To be honest, I don't know if we've already said this on the show.
Yeah,
I paid no attention to anyone, including Drew. So I had no idea that he'd...
Yeah, he didn't even know it was my horse. So when he's found and said, this thing's a dead set moral, I'm pretty sure, I'm like, mate, it's the one that I declared on the show.
Yeah.
He's like, well, that just gives me extra incentive.
Yeah, so we...
Then I pulled him back from betting too much from it and cost him a...
Yeah, I almost had a lot more on than I did, but I didn't eat. We had a lot on.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe the price it was, and I couldn't... I got nervous. I watched these horses parade for 25 minutes out the back.
Yeah.
Every horse. The only one I got wrong was Max Dynamite, which fucked me.
I got that wrong in the previous
Really
show as well.
fucked me.
That
I
cost me the first
even
one.
had Libran in my numbers. Any other horse like runs, Nikita, Thomas Hobson, Big Duke, it's like any of them could just go. If Max Dynamite got blocked or something, the fatness of my exotics
would have been huge.
I nailed the exacta. But anyway, watched them parade for 25 minutes. This horse really stood out.
Cheers.
Liked Wall of Fire a bit as well, but really like rekindling. It's so packed that I couldn't even get up to the top.
No.
So just watch them on TV. Ticked every box. Jockey got on. Still sweet. I was nervous that it didn't go like 16s in the 12s.
Yeah.
But I think that's just how much liquidity there is for the
massive liquidity, and also there were a lot of people taking a position against it because it hadn't had it to run in Australia, you know, and just you can't just stick to those specific just quirks because this horse is still being in training.
How do you find this shit on?
It's rated to win. It was going to get the distance. Yeah. It had improvement to come. I trust the stable, trust their system.
Well, this was my most rewarding experience on a racetrack.
Yeah.
You too.
Mine too.
Until what's it called? Jordan.
Oh.
And then until Red Zell.
Red Zell.
And then almost Circoni.
Oh, Circoni would have chopped it off. Like, we could have bought kittens.
Mate, I've never been to kittens. Anyway, in the run, you knew you were going to collect each way.
Yeah.
100%.
At the 600, you know, we were just...
Is the first jockey to drop his hands and just asleep on the rail. That's where horses win Melbourne Cups from.
You know, I had a stroke at the 100. Almost had a stroke.
What sort of stroke?
A medical stroke.
Yeah.
That I just had visions of just Red Cadeau versus Dunedin again.
Oh, you are a sick puppy.
Like, because that was my biggest loss ever in terms, like, that cost me 20k. That photo.
You know, this made you.
Yeah. Got it my way this time.
I thought Big Duke paraded really well, ran good.
Yep, massive.
Libran paraded really well. I didn't like Almandan at all.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
I laid it.
Yeah.
Didn't like Sis Montaigne, that's ran okay for it. I liked Wall of Fire, but I actually spoke to the connections and it got like galloped on.
Oh, okay.
So
makes sense. Didn't get the best right either.
And so did Ventura Storm, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I still think he was lame. Like, the lameness issue just plays a part in that. I just don't think he could have won. Yeah, you know I'm his biggest...
Humidor just doesn't get the trip.
Yeah.
Speaking of... Your mate's just fucked. I don't know what to do with him. He'll win something. Hopefully we just can be patient enough and be on it. Yeah. Jordan style, you know, at like the 20s one day.
Speaking of a horse that ran its race, Odeon. It was cooked today. Couldn't win from the yard.
It wasn't enormous though last time. If you remember, we just said save him.
Yeah.
It wasn't a big result for us.
But that was a good win. That was a really good win.
This race was a bit of a prick.
Yeah.
Life Less Ordinary found out in the yard.
Yeah. Old mate second.
Found Louboutin, who was travelling like the winner.
Yeah.
Paraded perfect. I was like, holy shit, there's two horses in a row that like a real bar up jobs. And so did Morris, and Morris ran horribly.
Yep.
Don't know what to make of that race. I wouldn't give a shit about it going forward. I think Odeon proved that today.
Yep.
Although he did step up probably to a really good race.
Race 9, the sprint, 1200 metres. I had Fatner as my best each way as the day. Got smashed in. Found one too good that got over whipped. Still back to first four, so I don't care.
And you talked me out of this. You fuck up.
I talked him out of Ocean Embers. 4, Search Squad, who's run a very good 6 at 150 to 1.
Shut the fuck
150 to 1, it's ran 6.
It's 15 to 1, it's pissed him. No good at Flemington. Nah, won't like the track. Nah.
Won't like the tempo.
Won't like the
They're going to go too fast for it.
Nah,
It's a bit of a crab.
Like,
Still included in my first fours and fucking clean up.
Yeah, so I've backed second, third, and fourth. Would have backed first. Anyway.
I can't get it right all the time, mate.
You've done well. We've done well anyway. We can't,
Last was a bit of a strip out.
Oh, I miss Padrina.
Yeah.
I don't like the horse.
Could have backed
I don't
it.
like the way it looks. I love Swampland.
Furyk looked very backable. It just didn't run out well. I think it was in between horses and just didn't run on.
Yeah, well, we backed fucking Cool Passion, Swampland, Jamaican Rain, and Furyk. Maybe, not Furyk. I can't remember.
White Moss.
Laid White Moss.
Yeah.
I laid White Moss.
Miss Gunpowder's ran terribly.
White Moss was the biggest spruik. They win a race in Sydney. White Moss.
The city form's just not that good.
I know, because I had a big bet at this thing in Sydney the first time it won. It beat me.
Yeah.
When you folded it.
Yeah.
Remember?
Is that the one I folded? Oh, are you
But
serious?
It's a midweek
No
race.
wonder I hate it.
It's a midweek race, though. Come down to Carnival, SP's 360, didn't parade very well. I'll take it all. Alright, let's do it quickly through the fucking Derby day.
Leventi, bang. Sambro was enormous.
I backed Sambro each way.
Leventi was a good thing of the day. Got it home.
Quickly, race 2.
Lover Lover, just got it from Glam Guru and my mate Rimram. Not much else to make it, but they kind of
Lover
gapped him.
through, Blake Shin off in the yard. Fucking weird.
It's got the run of the race. Uber. So, by the way, guys, everyone now is calling, if you get an Uber, it's called a Uber now, just so you know.
If you've got the sickness.
Like, we all do.
Well, we backed it, didn't we? And we backed Savannah and Moore.
we backed it and we backed
Would have
Savannah
rather
and Moore.
Savannah and Moore won, but I was happy with
Concealer and Labour were the two they came for in the race, and they ran accordingly very well.
Neater's a cat.
Meow.
Scheidell's a cat.
Yeah. It's a myth.
Zestful needs wetter.
Lexa Stakes, Cismontane just holds out. Venga Mask, pretty sure it was overwhipped.
Oh, this was torture. This was bad. This was real bad.
Harlem, travelling like an absolute moral.
Giant crack at Harlem.
Didn't do the Betfair layoff because I hit under 2s at the turn.
Well, I didn't. I just
me
copped
neither.
it sweet on the chin. I was in the fetal here.
I was basically all in on this.
I couldn't understand it. It was bolting.
Yeah.
Fucking
I only lost by 2.5 lengths today.
Yeah, it's still fucking lost.
Yeah. But if that was a 2,000 metre with those horses, it would have been
Merchant
American.
Navy, couldn't have it from the yard. It was okay.
Massive run.
Invincible Star paraded great. Formality, I think we had from the yard.
Catchy.
No. This is sick. This is sick.
Yeah. Limestone.
I've forgotten about this.
Yeah.
I backed Limestone each way hard.
Yep.
Oh. Go and watch the replay of this.
Yeah.
How I haven't collected on the place.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah. We were both keen on this play.
Fuck.
Yeah. I would note Catchy was absolutely bolting to the point where it's Huey on board, right? His post-race just said, bloody hell, Merchant Navy took my run, I would have won.
He's run 18th.
I know, because he hasn't ridden it out.
Kementari, fuck, it always looks really good.
Viridine was never going to win, in my opinion.
Jackeries
very
is a
happy
good
to take
horse.
it on.
Jackeries is a horse that I reckon you can make some cash out of in time.
Invincible Star was my bet on the day for the race. It was 11s and 6s.
Yeah, it was well backed, wasn't it?
Gets absolutely nutted.
Limestone was my pick of the yard and I fucking missed it. That would have been a house. Yeah. Charles backed it, didn't we?
Yep.
That was a good result. That was where prompt response got me sucked in for today. 3 wide the trip, kept finding.
Now or Later was given a murderous run, in my opinion.
I
it was
love
just too
French
far
Emotion
back.
in the yard. Ran pretty well. Beaten 2 lengths at $41.
Global Glamour ran accordingly, in my opinion, compared to how it paraded last start. It
Yeah,
needed the
fair
run.
enough.
Shoals was tough.
Fox Play.
It hasn't come up. Well, okay, to be fair with Fox Play.
Shoals proper horse.
Yeah, you look at where Fox Play's come from compared to the winners. 2nd, 6th, 9th, 4th, 13th in run is where Fox Play's come from. So it's been a good run. It's just been too far back.
Alright, let's punch it out, mate.
Yeah. Ready for
Race
this food.
8. Kennedy Mile.
Ace High couldn't have it.
Oh,
Pissarro runs well.
oh
at
no, I've
odds.
skipped the race. I've got to your race, so I can't wait to talk about this one.
Justice Faith didn't, I thought it was good, good roughie, but didn't see it out. Main stage too far back, could have won if it was further forward.
I think you just can't bet too hard into these derbies.
Yeah, Oaks and Derbies, yeah, that's a lesson for the future.
The
Just
right
don't
horse
bet 'em.
might not win because it can't run that far.
Oh, you wanted to go this far.
Here he is.
Tommy. So he's gone.
Oh, Tommy Melbourne.
Tommy has gone 10 lengths above benchmark last 600 metres and still not won. They have gapped him
And lost,
3 lengths.
Lost again.
They've gapped him 3 lengths. Beat Tosin Stardom by 5 lengths, who's come out and won by 2 today.
Do you reckon this could be a hot form race?
Tosin was there just for a run. Like, did they give it like... I'm not saying anything, actually.
Laid lucky hustler. I laid Tom Melbourne just because I'm sick and I love just taking you on. Oh god, it's a fucking cat of a thing.
But I'm just sick over it. Like, you should have won that.
Couldn't have the winner, I don't think, from the I can't remember. Who cares?
Oh, then the last one's even more
Who
sick.
cares, Drew? It's been an enormous week. It's been the biggest week of my life.
Mine too. Miss Rock. Thought it was home. Huey's given it an
Oh.
absolute jag through on the inside. Beautiful. And then I'm like, what's this coming out the outside? Oh, crap, it's Rich Charm. I'm gone.
Yeah, this is when you know you got the sickness, eh?
Oh,
That beautiful old woman's like won a race, and I'm just fucking sick.
yeah. I just wanted
Because I
to
backed Miss Rock. Couldn't care less.
get off my screen, love.
Monster, big run. Ravi went well. Who cares?
You see that they did the video of her afterwards, like celebrating.
Oh, they
its
went.
winning?
They went early crow, didn't
They
they?
did massive, but then there's a guy like behind him who's just like watching and it's like no facial expressions. They sees that the camera's looking, he's like, oh, and just quickly walks away. Fucking hilarious. Wrong place, wrong time.
All right. Anything else we need to do?
Nah, because we've got Ascot coming up that we want to bet into. So
It's 5 minutes ago, but you're gonna have missed it again. I told you to tell me.
we actually do have some viewer questions. So just have a quick look
What
while
did
we're
you,
at it.
did you ask him?
Yeah, I asked for some viewer questions. I know.
Thought I snuck through without getting it.
Nah.
Would you start them off, or I find Ascot?
Yep. Your favourite runs from the carnival that were to win? Well, Tom Melbourne. You know. Any that you liked that weren't a win?
Hang on. Just wait a bit.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Get fucked.
What?
What about the 10 strikes with the whip on Kentucky Breeze prior to the 100 mark? So that's the winner of the last today.
I got to take that on the chin.
I'm not taking on the chin. I just
What are Peter's numbers?
just don't cheat. Should have lost the race.
What's Pete's numbers here?
Peter's on 7546.
Big
7, good 5, save
Alright,
4.
$7, $6.
And he said 5 as well. You see.
And 5, did he say? 5's 22.
Yeah, 754. 4's a saver.
Oh, bliss.
Both of your favourite bets from the carnival that you found that the rest didn't. Jorda's clearly the favourite, right?
Yeah, Jordan's rewarding. It's when I with rekindling Jordan and Circoni, they're the 3. I put them onto Twitter. They're the only 3 I did.
Yeah.
Because I thought, why not? Like share it,
Yeah.
and I was pretty confident, and I also thought not many people would have found them.
Yeah.
Like hence their prices.
Correct.
Because I didn't know that Drew had declared it on the show.
Yeah, rekindling for me was clearly the most rewarding. Jorda from your stuff clearly for me was the most rewarding as well.
What was the other question? Best like non-winner.
Yeah, best
Prompt
one.
response.
Yeah.
I backed prompt response. Was it 20s?
Yeah, 0.4 lengths and didn't get a
Yeah,
place.
3 wide the trip. Towed him into the race. Kept finding. Just missed a hole. That's one off the top of my head that I was like
This one's from Nikki.
happy to lose it on.
Nikki Meredith up north. Did Dicko find the beard annoying on a hot day?
Nah, I just find that
Today was
I
bloody
find
warm.
the young drunks,
Oh,
which I was once the captain of.
yeah.
I find them annoying as shit.
Yeah. Well, he just wears his headphones all the day.
Yeah.
But here's a hot tip. He's got nothing going. It's just so you don't talk to him.
Oh, don't give away everything. Sometimes there is.
Yeah. When will the cloud of Dicko's beard finally disappear from this carnival?
What does that mean?
I think they're saying that because of the beard bet. They're still stuck on it.
The beard bet?
Yeah.
What beard bet?
Well, you're off to Byron, so
I'm off to Byron tomorrow and I can't wait.
you got to have the beard up there. You got to fit in with the Nimbin crew.
It's not Nimbin, I'm going to Byron.
Close enough. He's sick. Anything else?
Is there any more questions?
No, that's it. So you're off to Sandown Wednesday.
Saturday, Wednesday, we'll be selling that via our own stuff.
Dicko'sMailbag.com. We're doing racing.
Actually, quickly, I'd like to thank Peter from... Well, let's see if I want to thank him. Actually.
Oh, see if it wins or not.
But he was there on Saturday with me and he was a great help. Mr. 10%, he knows who he is. He's been the greatest help and influence to me.
Agree with that.
And obviously, I'd like to thank you, great man.
Thank you as well.
We've had a great week. It was
Yeah.
a scary... I'm scared shitless of Flemington Carnival normally.
What name are you on?
Can't remember.
It's 4.
Yeah, Gadding. Gadding's one of them.
No, the 6 is run second.
Yeah, but I saved the 4, didn't I?
Yep, you saved the 4. Yep.
He's very good. Peter,
Chop King.
Peter up there. Oh, he's the chop king over there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Was the 6 the one I backed? No, the 7, 5, save 4.
Yep.
Pike is the ultimate chop king over there, isn't he? But yeah, I'd like to thank the people I just thanked.
Yeah, and Stonewood, who will hopefully be our official beer going forward, yeah?
Or if anyone else wants to be, we're open to anything.
We are
whores for money.
We are very much open.
Drew did inbox kittens on their Facebook page today, exploring any opportunities for sponsorship. Imagine that, just a couple of Cindy and
We'll film our show in there, mate.
no, they can come in. Go to your place, not here.
Yeah.
I'll get in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, a lot of trouble.
Alright, anything else?
No, yeah, and then we're also off to Sandown on Saturday as well again. So we'll keep the carnival rolling and looking forward to it. Enjoy your trip to Byron for a few days.
Yep.
Refresh, get back to it.
Alright guys, thanks for being part of it. Cheers.
Yeah.
Hope you won.
Cheers.
Bye.